What is up, YouTubers? This is Johnzza here, and welcome back to another episode of Sawcasters. And in our last video, our topic was the Smash Bros. Extra Fighter leak, which I also still think is 100% true. That we will be getting at least one extra fighter in Fighters Pass 2 and all that. And and in this episode, we're going to be talking about pretty much my YouTube history and how I've been going through all these 6 years, I guess. It's been kind of 6 years since I've been doing YouTube. And obviously it's not on this channel, it's on my main channel, Johnzza, which is in the description down below, along with my challenge channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, make sure you check the links in the description. And without further ado, let's get started. So, where to begin on my story of YouTube? So, I guess many years ago, when I first wanted to start YouTube, it was after watching a few videos online on gaming videos way back in 2014 or so. And this was around the time, I think, before high school, I believe. Just before high school that I was watching these types of videos. And what I honestly also brought me to these was Five Nights at Freddy's, to be honest, because I played it one time at a friend's place, and it scared the hell out of me. And then I was just looking through YouTube one night, just randomly, and I normally don't check YouTube videos out that much, but when I did, I saw there was something related to Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, oh, hey, it's the Bunny Man, it's Bonnie. Well, I mean, I didn't know his name was Bonnie at the time, so I was like, hey, that looks like it was from that one scary game I played one time. So, yeah, I looked onto it, and I started to see if there's some other, like creators to watch, or just to watch some videos of it, and honestly, probably the first main YouTuber I started to watch was Markiplier, which, honestly, his first Five Nights at Freddy's video was actually the first one I've watched. Now, he pretty much most likely did most of, or all of the first Five Nights at Freddy's at the time, but his first Five Nights at Freddy's video was when I started watching a lot more of YouTube at the time, and then after development, like just seeing more Five Nights at Freddy's episodes and more content from him, and then some of the other relations between him and other YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, and then there was MyScrim, who was Bob, and Lord Minion 777, who was Wade. So, you know, I subscribed to those guys as well, and just from that, I just kind of found more YouTube creators as well. Well, I mean, this is not going back to where my YouTube really started, but like, while I was watching some stuff, I just kind of started watching more stuff to that, so like Game Grumps and the Vanoss crew and whatnot. So that's pretty much when I started watching and whatnot. And it was kind of during that time I was like, hey, gaming videos seem like fun. I want to try that. And of course, the only thing at the time that I really had was my iPad, which, funny enough, that's still the thing I'm still recording with today. Funny enough, that's also the thing I'm recording with my iPad as well. I'm not even using like any audio app for this either. Like, literally what I'm doing, I'm literally just recording nothing. Like, the camera is literally facing on a desk right now, and I'm just recording the audio portion. Like, it's just a black screen, and then you guys just see the background normally, right? That's how I normally record. So I've been always just recording with this iPad since the very beginning of my channel, which, funny enough, I think that's probably what's best for my iPad as well, because the only things I can really do on my iPad now is play Geometry Dash, go on Google a little bit, and then this, because my iPad's way out of date. I had this thing since 2012 at the time, like almost 10 years ago. Oh boy. So many years ago. Anyways, my room wasn't like how it is now as well. I had like a room change design, which we'll probably get into that another day. But like before I even made the main YouTube Johnzza, I just had a other YouTube channel which was just named John Gervais at the time, which was my first name and last name. So I went with that, and like I still do today, I pretty much just recorded had my iPad record the TV playing the game, and then my audio over top. And during that time on that channel, I didn't really do too much on that channel. I think it only lasted for like a couple months because I know I started just before, I think it was just before or on my first day, I think. So, yeah, there was that. Like, of high school is what I'm trying to say. And then during that year of high school, right into March, I known from then, that's when I started my main channel, Johnzza, which actually, right when I started it, I called it Johnzza Yeah, and how I spelt the yeah was Yahh. And duly noted, I was not a good speller at the time, so I spelled yeah wrong. That's probably what you saw at the beginning intro as well, because that was also around the time when my intro was made. So Anyways, getting off topic. That first channel I had, which was just my name and whatnot, I practically did series one at a time, honestly, and they were all like 15 minutes each, and well, at least close to like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, because way back when, I didn't have a editing software on my laptop, and I didn't really have a laptop to use. I think I had a netbook at the time, but even then, that was still slow as ass, and I didn't know about any other editing software at the time or anything I could do for that. So what I did was I just had it record on my iPad, and then just whatever I created, I just uploaded. So I would normally like at least save up to like 6 videos on my iPad, because that's mostly how long I can actually have them on my iPad, and then just try to upload them like as soon as I can. There was like no scheduling or nothing. I just uploaded that shit whenever I could. It still took a while. I think it was like maybe 20 minutes each for all of them to upload, which is kind of funny because most of them were like at least 10 minutes long at times. And the thing was, like, the reason why I also made them 15 minutes was because uploading from my iPad to YouTube, it wouldn't allow anything past 15 minutes for me to be uploaded to YouTube. So at the time, I had to make really, really short videos. Unlike now, where I can at least make a half an hour video, 45-minute video, or even an hour video, where I can at least do 2 like recording sessions and put them together and whatnot now. So but yeah, it was not easy at times. It was also the case where my uploading also apparently fucked up with the internet at times. I literally had my parents come in at points, and they're like, "You uploading right now?" And I'm like, "Yes." Just because my uploading kind of interfered with the internet as well. And, well, for me also, it didn't really matter to me too much, at least with internet-wise, because my iPad was the only thing I really had internet-wise that I used. I had we did have like cable TV at the time, so I was able to watch TV shows then and just do that, or just play games randomly as well without recording or whatnot. But I just couldn't watch anything on YouTube at the time and whatnot, and had to wait like 20 minutes. Imagine not being able to do anything for 20 minutes and just sitting there. Luckily now I have other devices, and hell, I literally just upload from my laptop nowadays, because, well, that's where I put all my videos. But yeah, that was definitely a time. I've been like that for like, I think a couple of years. I don't know when I changed it up. But there was a lot of stuff I did at the time. And yeah, I do remember in March, or March 8th, which is normally my anniversary date, I like to say, that's when I at least created the channel. The first video didn't come out until like the 17th, I think, of March. And I think that was because I was accidentally uploading the videos I was trying to post on that channel over to my first channel, which was John Gervais at the time, so yeah. I'm trying to also remember how many series. I know I did a couple series, and I know they were kind of in correlation with each other as well. I think what I did in those series times, I did Donkey Kong 64 as a full playthrough at the time as well. I did that on my first channel, John Gervais. I don't even know if you can even find that channel. It's even hard for me to find it. I think I subscribed to my old channel long ago, but yeah. But I know I did Donkey Kong 64. I believe I did I do Bakugan? Huh. Maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I did Bakugan or not. But I did know I did Sonic Colors and Sonic Unleashed at the time as well, so I did those. Um, I think I also did Poke Parks 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, and I also remember during Poke Park 1, um, I couldn't get back to the original first channel that I made because I forgot the password and stuff for that. And back then, I just didn't try to remember shit at all. So I didn't remember the email or password to upload shit that's what my iPad asked as well. Like, oh, before you upload, what was your email and stuff again? So we know it's you. And it's like, well, fuck, I don't remember. I don't try to remember that shit. Now I do. So I don't get locked out of my channels again. So I had to make another John Gervais account as well, and had to continue the first Poke Park Let's Play at that time as well, which I think I was in the lava zone at that time. So yeah, and then I also remember doing Skylanders and a bit of Skylanders Giants. That's kind of when I quit the first, well, I guess first channel. I really don't know if there was anything else. Maybe Smash Bros. I'm not sure if I did Smash Bros. On that channel, but yeah, I did like a couple series, and they were like one-off sort of things where I just did the one whole playthrough before doing something else at the time, so, you know, there was that. And yeah, and then Johnzza was born, or Johnzza, yeah, as it was named before. I changed it eventually because I just realized you didn't have to have a last name in there, which I thought you did, so I just put something random. So I just put yeah. Oh boy, those are some odd times. But yeah, I also remember before starting that channel as well. I mean, the first video I even put out, my vlog and stuff, I said I was gonna wait until I got an Elgato, which I'm still not using to this day. After 6 years, I still haven't actually done that. I mean, I have done stuff without recording with iPad and stuff, but yeah, that was my main focus. Like, I wanted to wait till that, but like, I was so antsy on getting a video recorded at that time, so I just kind of decided to maybe do like a couple episodes of Donkey Kong 64, just how it was. Really shitty quality as well, especially since, oh yeah, because back then, I didn't really think about lighting or whatnot, or I didn't even have a proper alignment to the TV, so the whole thing was shit as hell. And the thing was, where I was recording the old TV as well, or at least one of the old TVs, I had two where there was a small TV I'd take from I guess, my one dresser and bring it down to the floor. I didn't really have much room to sit and whatnot for recording, but, you know, at least that worked out probably better than the old TV, which was another one right by my bed. And that's where I recorded my N64 games at the time, because my first TV didn't have the connection for the N64, unlike my TV I have now, which is normally the TV that I normally do videos on, so yeah, that was something. But yeah, on that old TV, I didn't think about lighting as much, and I didn't even have any curtains, so there wasn't really much I could do at the time. So I just kind of left it as it was, and at times it was definitely hard to see. You can also sometimes just see the reflection of like me or somebody else at the time as well. I do remember my friend Hunter as well, whenever he came by and we played Mario Party 3 and whatnot. Well, he was at least sitting on my bed, I was on the floor and whatnot, so yeah, I feel like I've been able to see his silhouette at times, but I mean, at least that wasn't too bad compared to my very first videos. Those very first ones were like, ooh. But I definitely think a lot of it's changed. I think the quality is probably better now that I've actually brought them onto my laptop and exported them as like, what is it? Like I'm exporting a video right now, and that's the new Pokemon Snap game, which I don't think I've put out an episode for that just yet, but that is coming. This is part 5 right now. I've actually finished recording the entire series already. Well, I mean, kind of. There's probably more I'm going to do on that, but nowadays, when I export stuff, it's the 1280x 720 sort of thing that I normally export to, which, you know, funny enough, my video is almost done exporting as well, which that means I'll have to edit and export another video before once I'm done this podcast. But yeah, it was definitely a bit difficult to do it. I feel like with how I have things set up now, it's definitely a lot easier to make some somewhat good quality content at times. I mean, I know it's still not 100% the best, and I do have an Elgato. I do actually have one. And the reason why I haven't been using it is because I've had complete problems with it, and I feel like it's my laptop's fault, which, honestly, it's not the best laptop. It's slow as fuck, and a lot of things just don't respond at times, and sucks ass. Like, even my one game, Gmod, like, I try to play some Gmod once in a while. I've had, like, at least 2 videos of Gmod on my channel as well. Like, I can't, like, even that, it just can't respond at times either, and slow as hell, and it lags so much. It's really hard to do, honestly. I feel like once I get, like, maybe a new laptop and stuff, maybe I'll save this one as, like, or, like, just have that as a gaming one, because this was, like, made to be on, like, what do I want to say? It's supposed to be like a gaming laptop when I originally got it. So, yeah. Thing is, I had to also replace laptops as well because my one wasn't working, so, yeah. Well, that's another interesting YouTube portion of the story that I'll get into later. But, yeah, I just kind of went with 15-minute videos all that time, especially with, the more, like, longer recordings I had to do whenever I was with friends and stuff, because I didn't want to just keep looking at the time, like, every 15 minutes and just go, okay, pause, start a new one, hey, what's up? So pretty much what I did, I pretty much had the whole video, and I tried to make sure I got all the 15-minute portions, because you can at least cut the video to the 15-minute mark of that certain video, so you can check, like, so you can at least add that as a video, and then the next 15-minute mark that I would put in, like, after that last bit of the first episode, then the rest, like, the second part of that would be that case, and then so on if it was a longer video and stuff, so, you know, that was pretty handy at least, so I could have gotten at least multiple videos out whenever I did stuff with friends, because unlike this, or unlike how I did before, with only 15 minutes in times. Dude, I also remember, like, whenever I was, like, too invested in it, in the game at the time, and I just look over, it's, like, over 16 minutes, it's like, ah, shit, I forgot to end the episode. Well, okay, I guess this is a new one. Hey, what's up, guys? I've cut the video to this portion, so hey, how's it going? Oh, man, that was some time ago. Eventually, I was able to get editing software, like VideoPad. VideoPad's the one I had, which I myself was lucky enough to find a certain code online so I can actually use it for free and whatnot, so I was lucky and able to get it for free at times, so I could actually edit my videos and stuff and have that all nice and set for me, so, you know, it works out pretty well at times. It can be a bit laggy at times, but I can work through it, honestly. Like, it's honestly not that bad. I mean, hell, some of the stuff I've edited for you guys already, like, it ain't that bad, right? Not bad, right? Yeah. But, yeah, especially when I first started being able to edit and stuff, I was able to finally record videos longer than 15 minutes and actually have a full-on good long video at times as well. I think at the time also, I think I recorded Weeboxing Part 2 as well, which was my most popular video on my main channel as well. I don't know why either. I don't know. Maybe because how I acted throughout the entire video, I don't know. But it's that specific video that is my most popular, which I think as of recording this right now, I know it's past like 30,000 views already, but I don't know if it's higher than that or if it's close to like 40,000 now. I don't know. But that video blew up. I don't know how it blew up, but it did. And I even sometimes get comments once in a while on that saying, "Hey, you're a good boxer, cool, yeah." Which is still kind of funny. I still don't know why that one's my most popular video, but it is. And my other popular videos, I think they're still in like the single thousand digits as well. They're not even close. What are my other popular type of videos? I have, well, more Wii sports stuff. There's been a couple of them, like a bit more Wii boxing. I think Wii baseball. I think one episode of Wii tennis. I think also my Madagascar 2 Let's Play from way long ago as well. That's in my most popular for some reason, and that's like at least a couple hundred views on that one. Even though like my daily ones I get, they're like at least maybe one, or maybe like up to 10 if I'm lucky. I know recently actually my recent Super Mario Party upload I did, that at least got 11 views. Oh yeah, I also got a comment on that one too, and it was talking about Skylanders too, because I mean currently, as of recording this, my series of Skylanders Trap Team is still kind of going on right now. I've actually recorded everything on there, like for that series already, so there's that. You got a message? What the hell? Didn't tell me anything about that. Oh, it's just a business thing again. I swear, I keep getting the business things, and it's like, why? Ah, shit, what was I gonna check? Oh, right, I can easily just do this, too. And it was from, if I'm just checking it out real quick, who was it from? It was from Oi Josuk, who is a new subscriber so for my main channel, so thank you for subscribing to that. And if you haven't subscribed to this one, then please do, I appreciate it. And what he asked as well was, can you custom fire rocket trap, I don't know what, bracket, I guess, bracket burning launcher, bracket from Skylanders Trap Team, please? I honestly don't know what he means by that, honestly, because, something about the fire trap, but the thing is also... I know that series is still going on YouTube at times. Like, I'm having my upload schedule at times, and I have to upload the certain videos at times as well. And there's some other videos I like to put out there as well. So, normally there's at least a Skylanders Trap Team video, at least 2 or 1 per week at times. And I have all the episodes already, like, done and all that, so I don't even know what I need to do for this. And I want to do, like, a sort of type of Skylanders challenge for my challenge channel as well. And just for what he's saying, can you custom fire rocket trap? Burning launcher. I don't even know what he means. I haven't actually replied to him yet, which I should, actually. I don't know why I haven't. And the thing is also, he says fire rocket trap. I know there's rocket traps in general. There's one for magic and light, but there isn't one for fire, which is strange. I don't know why he'd ask that. But I don't know. I guess I'll reply to his message sometime. And if you're watching this, then I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Anyways, going off topic, I gotta go back more into the past and talk about my history of YouTube. But yeah, I definitely know when I started doing the editing portions as well. I did a lot more editing at the time as well. I think I did quite a bit of editing towards the Octodad series, which was on the Wii U once that was still working at the time. So that was a bit of a fun Let's Play. I know I've done a bit of stuff, like big edits there and whatnot. And I know, like, nowadays I don't really, like, edit much. Like, normally I just edit the intro and outros in at times, and then some cuts if I need to, so. Just because I really don't think I need much editing. I feel like I should, but I don't know. I have been putting a little more editing work into my one Minecraft series on my YouTube that I'm doing right now. But I haven't actually recorded another episode since part 5, so I might have to do more of that at some point. So yeah. Anything else from that time? Not much. I definitely know all like I've had like some different like display stuff as well and different ways to record my YouTube videos at times. Because when I started, like I was kind of saying earlier, I had at least 2 TVs. I had a really small TV where I can move easily from the top to the floor, which my bed also kind of made more of the space of the room at the top of my room at the time, and my room's not that big as well. If you guys remember how my room looked way long ago, then you'll know. But yeah, it was by my window as well, like probably where my bed is now, and I had the TV by like in front of the vent opening, I guess, and then me kind of just sitting facing towards it. There was that kind of layout where I think I also just had my iPad lay on a box or something. Oh yeah, there was also the time where I didn't have the iPad tripod sort of thing, so I had to use the keyboard that I got a while ago just to have it stand up at times, so that was also awful. But there was not much else I could have done at the time because I didn't have this, or I didn't know I could use something like that, or this tripod, which is still helpful. I got this at the dollar store too, and it still works perfectly fine. Even though it does, like, what do I want to say? It tightens up too much at times, and I can't, like, move it at times, so it gets annoying at that point, but I still use it, and it's pretty helpful. So no, if you have an iPad, at the dollar store there is easy tripod stands you can easily get. I honestly recommend it. This one's actually lasted me quite a while just for being at the dollar store and whatnot, so I recommend doing that. What's I talking about? Oh right, the placements. And then the other kind of placement I did at the time as well, like I was saying, there was an older TV by where my bed used to be, just on the, I guess if you were looking at the, like head side frame, I guess, it would be on, if you're looking at the bed from the bottom up, it would be on the left side. And then it would be on the side of the bed and recording from there and whatnot, so that was my one placing. There was another kind of placing I did at the time as well, which was for my DS games, which I haven't really done any DS games in a while, but I haven't really thought of any way to actually do that properly because, well, especially with like how my setup was, I haven't really done any DS or 3DS games for like years now, so. But what I just used to do, I just kind of I pretty much used my keyboard attachment and put my iPad on there and just kind of recorded it facing, like I was like I put that on my bed with the DS in front of it, and then I would just kind of hang from the bed almost. What I mean by hang is like, let's just say like, how would I describe it? It would be like, I would be on my knees, and I'd be right up, like, against the bed. That would be how I was like, for the DS times. And, the thing was, but I must have been, like, loud at that time as well. You can kind of also hear the quality from one of my outros, where it was the, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, where it was that one where, the Chimchar and Turtwig are fully evolving into like Infernape and Torterra at the time, about to face Entei, so there was that Let's Play. I actually did enjoy that Let's Play a bit. It was definitely fun. I think that was still the time where, before editing, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There will also be the times too also where I wanted to like stop recording soon, like want the story part to end soon because I need to like end the video like now. Or else like that portion wouldn't be ready to go because I'd have to close the game at that time and get everything kind of uploaded at the time as well, so that was a bit troublesome. The other placement that probably did change first of all, which I think it was like a further away view of a TV, was I had like a bigger flat screen TV at the time as well, and that was on I think it was on the one drawer as well, where I think it's where I keep my games and where I place my Skylanders at the moment as well. It used to be on that. It didn't really fit on there too well, but it was able to stay on there. And of course, since it was like a lot bigger, I couldn't bring that down to where the little TV I put down for videos used to be. So I literally had to record from my bed at the time, which, you know, it still kind of worked. I do remember a couple series I've done during that time with that, which was there was my Minecraft Lovely World series. I've done that. There was also what is it? Paper Mario. Paper Mario. I know that was going on at the time as well. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, which I enjoyed that. I was actually thinking of maybe doing a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Let's Play again. I think that would be kind of fun. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. I don't know why that happens. I talk a lot and then gas just builds up in me. I don't know why. I don't know. But, yeah, I just kind of recorded it from my bed at the time, which obviously wasn't, like, angled properly because my bed's not, like, in a flat surface, so it was kind of hard. I think I still had the tripod at the time, so I think that worked. I think I used that or a box, I think, to set it up properly. I think that's what I did after, or before I used the tripod. I used a box to kind of just line up or something like that. So, yeah, that was interesting. And then my last viewpoint, which is kind of the one I use now, was when I really, well, I mean, it still kind of changed, but I guess it's kind of the same. But there was a time where, I got another flat screen TV. Well, I had to get a new TV and stuff because my old one wasn't working anymore, which I think it might have been because of a power outage a couple of years ago, and it just wouldn't turn on at all. So, yeah, I think I was stuck without doing videos for a while. I think maybe I at least did the 3DS videos at the time. I think maybe I can't remember for sure what I did then, but I know that one TV I didn't get working all that time. And I was able to go to my dad's the one weekend, and we bought a TV for myself then, which still works perfectly fine. And I was also thinking, because I didn't think it would fit on the shelf that I used my other old TV on, I decided around that time, which was also, I think, just around the time I graduated high school, I graduated high school at the time. And then I like, with that, I just kind of decided to redesign my bedroom at the time as well, which I think that was a really big change in this room as well, because if you guys, like I said, remember my old bedroom from my main channel, my bed was taking up most of the room and stuff. The dresser was probably on the other side corner. Yeah, there was like barely any room. At least in here, there's at least a good amount of floor to see, then like a very linear floor kind of going straight, and then like a 7 almost. Like, there was barely any room. The only, like, literally at the time, how my room was before, I literally just stayed on my bed. I didn't have a chair or nothing. I didn't do anything with that, so I just kind of stayed on the bed the entire time watching stuff on YouTube or watching TV cable at the time, so. But yeah, I kind of decided to like redesign my bedroom. So I took like pretty much everything out of the bedroom. I think the only thing I didn't take was the bed frame, because I didn't want to take, or the actual like bed itself. I took the mattresses out and stuff as well, but like I did like the actual like frame and stuff of all of it. I left that in. Just kind of moved it around while I was vacuuming and stuff, just because it would have been hard to get it out of the bedroom as well. So I think probably a lot harder than the mattresses. The mattresses were pretty hard to do as well. And I did do this at the time where everyone was pretty much out during the day, so I got to just kind of put most of my stuff in the living room while I cleaned up in my bedroom, vacuumed and stuff, got all that situated. And then I just kind of started placing stuff in. I think I started with my bed going up against the wall near my window, which is where I first started, and then, started adding more stuff during time, and yeah, it kind of all worked out. I had my dresser on the far side, like pretty much on the other side on where it used to be. Um, I moved to my drawer, or I guess shelf drawers, I guess, by the one wall. And yeah, just a lot of things changed as well. And I pretty much had my TV practically placed right beside my dresser and bed at the time. And the thing also, before, pretty much at the time when I was recording videos, I normally just kind of sat on the floor that entire time and just watched on my TV at the time on the floor, because my TV was on the floor and I didn't have a chair at the time either. So yeah, I just kind of sat on the floor and looked straight at the TV to just watch YouTube videos at the time, because I could watch YouTube videos on my TV, so that's helpful. But yeah, and there was also that time as well where I pretty much had the I did have my tripod and stuff, so I was able to easily place it on the floor along with the TV, have it on and stuff. Obviously, there would have been some time in my YouTube that you would have seen that, so there was that. Sometime later, I got my stepbrother's old chair because he got a new one, so he just kind of gave it to me. So I was like, oh, cool, alright. Nothing really changed on my YouTube, like, look at the TV sort of thing, because, well, the only thing that was probably different was probably the sound of me being more quieter, because I was just because of my placement and stuff. I think I was a bit further away from my sound from the iPad and stuff. And then I think it was probably like Christmas 2019, I think, where I got the desk thing where I don't know if you've just heard me kind of tap my like desk here. But, like, I used this desk to put my TV on. So, like, we built it, we got it up and running, so I can also play some more stuff on there. And, yeah, we just placed my TV there as well. And at the time, I was also wondering, how am I going to be able to record my YouTube videos now if that's going to be at a higher angle? Because at the time, I didn't think I had anything that would actually place down, but I actually have this at least movable, like, I guess somewhat of a table or drawer or whatnot. I don't even know what to call it. It's a wooden thing or wooden furniture I can use. So I normally just kind of move that to the middle at times whenever I need to of the room, and then place my iPad there so you guys can actually see my TV when I record. So yeah, that kind of leads to how you guys see my YouTube content now. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened between when I first started to now. And I think eventually when I do move out of my one house, we'll probably have a different whole setup as well, or at least try to have a different setup. It probably won't be as easy, but I would try my best. And I would have to make sure it's an area that I can at least work in my own room for that case. So, because if I can't have like a TV in my room if I'm renting out a place, then unfortunately, I feel like I'd have to take a break from YouTube for a while until I get that whole situation sorted out and whatnot. But yeah. Anything else to point out? I thought I had something in mind. Crap, I can't think of it. I think I had this issue last episode or something where I was thinking about something and then it just kind of went away and stuff. I'm just trying to think for a moment on what I still need to talk about, because I honestly don't know. You hate when that happens too. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years now, and it's been a lot of fun how I've been doing my Let's Plays and stuff at times. Even though I haven't really used the Elgato and stuff, I still feel like I did pretty good so far. I mean, already now I'm already past like 170 subscribers on my main channel, which, hey, if you are subscribed to my main channel, then thank you guys so much for actually subscribing to that channel. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you a lot more as well if you did subscribe to this channel as well. As there's a garbage truck coming by. It's garbage day for where I'm at right now, so yeah, they're picking up trash. Oh yeah, that's another story I guess I could talk about sometime later on in the future on my job as a garbage man, because I was a garbage man one time. That'll be another episode though. But yeah. Oh right, okay, I do know another little story on YouTube as well. I don't know when I started live streaming, but I did know I started doing live streaming at one point because I remember finding the app for live streaming on my iPad, so I was able to live stream at the time and actually do live streams. Unfortunately, when I really first started live streaming, they weren't really centered, so a lot of more of the gameplay was more on the left side, and there was kind of just a blank spot on the right side, but I kind of fixed that at the time. And this also kind of leads to another little funny story, actually, around the time where I was having that job and whatnot, is that I was kind of stuck with live streaming around that time as well, because I mentioned before there was, like, my one laptop broke and I couldn't access it at all. I don't know what videos I had on there that were lost, but I did know that like I couldn't use that laptop anymore. It was not working. Nothing was working on it, so I had to go and get a new one. And at the time, while I was waiting to actually go and get a new laptop, I was stuck with live streaming since that was the only thing I could do for content at the time. And I think my entire my whole completion of Super Mario Party, I guess, playthrough. I just live streamed the entire thing. That's literally what I did. Just live streamed it, which honestly, live streaming didn't really bring out the best content, but it was the only thing I could have done at the time because I couldn't edit, I couldn't post any of the videos. I could have done how I did it before because my iPad still worked, but at the same time, I didn't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to like recording 15-minute videos and having the internet slow down as I'm uploading for like 20 minutes per video, by the way. That's how it was. So I just kind of stuck with live streaming for a while, and being able to see like chat at the time too. I just kind of had my phone open and looking at chat. So because normally when I did do live streams, I had my laptop open and I just had chat open there. So there was all that. But luckily I did eventually get a new laptop and things were working again. I was able to do some videos and stuff. But yeah, I've played a lot of games on this channel as well. There's so much, I don't think I can even count them all. I also know there's some videos I haven't even really completed yet either. Like, there's actually two in mind that I've started but haven't even continued yet, which was Sonic and the Black Knight and Super Paper Mario. I haven't continued those at all. I do want to someday, but just other stuff just seems more interesting to me at the time, so, you know. I might get into those games sometime. I think there was also Rayman Legends. I think I only did 5 episodes of that. I do know Crash and Spyro. I've completed games 1 and 2 on both the trilogy games. I haven't continued 3 yet, so there's that. There's also times where I've started Crash like many years ago, and then I think like maybe a couple months ago, that's when I was actually continuing from 1 and then finishing off through 2. So yeah, that was a very interesting experience for sure. Yeah, there have been series I've left off, and I might try to go back to those at some point on my main channel, but we'll see. Yeah. And then I do also remember when I started my challenge channel, I just decided to like make another channel because why not, you know? I originally first called it Johnzza Pizza to start off because I didn't know what I wanted to do with this extra channel. But then I decided, hey, maybe it could be some sort of challenge channel where I do some like challenge series or small little challenges and whatnot, like the hot sauce challenges I've been doing, or some of the other like Nuzlocke videos I've done, which I think that's what most of my videos are right now, is the Nuzlocke videos. So on my challenge channel at least, which you should also go check out that channel as well. It doesn't get as much love. I mean, actually, same with this one. This one only has 3 subscribers. So, you know, if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe for more content, you know? Do all that. But I think I started the challenge channel, I think it was more than a year ago. I think when we hit 2022, was it really at the start of 2020? I think it was. I think it was 2020, I believe, where I started my challenge channel. I think. What a shitty year to actually start it, huh? It's still a fun type of channel to work with as well. I know that means I work with a lot more videos, especially with how my uploading schedule is. Pretty much 4 of my normal videos and 4 challenge videos per week, plus the podcast channels per week as well. That's like 9 videos per week as well. I bring out a lot of content. But yeah, I remember doing that. And honestly, doing the challenge videos, they've been pretty fun as well. I've definitely enjoyed doing them as well. I don't know what's going to be coming up next for my channels and whatnot, but I'm still going to keep trying and stuff. There is at least one channel also, like one new channel I've been thinking on doing, but I think I'll do that maybe a couple of years later in the future, because I don't think I can honestly do that at this moment. But I'm thinking what I want to do. I want to do something like how Unis Honest was. If you guys don't remember what, I remember like a couple episodes ago, I think it might have been episode 6, but I do remember I was talking about Unis Honest and how they did their thing where they uploaded a video every day for an entire year and then deleted the whole channel. I think I want to do something like that someday. I don't think I could do that right now, just with how things are in the world and with me kind of having to start off my life as well. Like, pretty much at this time, what is it? It's or at least by this video being uploaded, it's the 16th. And I think in a couple days, I'm off to go see my dad. So, yeah, and he lives up north, which I'm going to probably be staying at his place for about, maybe around 2 months or so. And I think I'll try to get as many, like, podcast videos as I can recorded for you guys as well. So it might be, like, maybe a couple weeks before you can get another episode of this, but we'll see what happens. If anything, I'm going to try maybe to at least get one podcast channel every 2 weeks, just so you at least have that kind of content, at least in that time. And then when I'm back, I'll make sure to try to do every week again. And if not, then I'll just kind of stick with that little schedule for now. Just to let you guys know just before I go and whatnot. Just so I don't have to I guess I'll put out another notice on this channel as well. I'm probably going to record something for, it's most likely going to be the same kind of video for my main channel, challenge channel, and this channel. Just talking about that scheduling, because I think that's also today, so you probably already got that info. But I'm going to be talking about how my scheduling is going to be for uploads. Since I can't actually record anything while I'm up there, I'll have to stick with the videos that I have. So I want to make sure I can get them out, but kind of more slowly, so I still have some videos to upload when I do come back, you know. But anyways, we've been talking about 50 minutes. I gotta go poo. Not that you guys have to know that, but just for the last couple minutes, I've been really needing to go, so I'm gonna end things here. It's actually a perfect time to actually end the video, and it's been a while since we've had a long one, so there you guys go. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching or listening to this podcast. I don't know what we're going to be talking about next time, but I'll make sure to get something out there for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to press the like button or subscribe to whatever, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. See you dudes next time.